everybody, this is Pam at the Paper Outpost. If you have a single piece of printer paper, 8.5 by 11, we can make 3 fun things that are very easy, use minimal supplies, and are really cool to decorate your junk journal with. Okay, let me show you the prototype. This is just a regular 20-pound weight piece of copy paper, printer paper, whatever you call it, just regular paper, and that's what we're going to be using. So I'm thinking maybe a lot of people have access to that. The first thing we're going to make is this cute little triple pocket. It has a Z pocket on the front, so that it makes 2 pockets in the front. One here, and then there's a big deep pocket in the back. So let's go ahead and make this little guy. Very fun, very easy to make. You just take a regular piece and you fold it in half. And one side you're not going to touch cutting, and the other side you are. So let's take this side, and then we're going to take our ruler and some cutting instrument. And what you want to do is start up in this angle right here and then torque it. Hope you're all doing well today. Not down to the very bottom, but maybe an inch or 2 up. Okay, so we're just going to cut that off. There, and that's the bulk of the cutting for this baby, which is kind of nice. Okay, so now we're going to fold it back on itself. Give ourselves a nice little crease. If you want to use your bone folder, that's fine. I'm reaching for mine now. Just within arm's reach, thankfully. Okay, that's going to go there. And then I'm going to turn it over, and this is the big side on the back, and I'm going to fold it back upon itself. And that's going to make the big back pocket. Easy enough, right? And let me get the little, I did put a, I used a 1-inch circle punch, but you don't, and this isn't absolutely mandatory, but if you like the look of the thumb hole, then you can do that. This is a great time to do it before you've glued anything together. So the thumb hole would go here. This flap is here. So we're going to put it here in this middle section. And you can do it even at the very end, and that's actually when I ended up doing mine. So don't worry if you didn't remember to do it now. Okay, so what we did was we made our cut, and then we creased our fold, and then we turned it over. We had the big piece in the back. We folded it upon itself to make the big pocket in the back, and then we cut out the thumb hole. And then I would take this front piece and just finish off the folding. You're going to bring this edge to meet that edge and making it flush at the bottom. Yeah. And if your measuring went right, and it should, you should have a Z here. Well, not just part of a Z, actually. Well, if you count that, never mind. It's like you're going to have 2 pockets in the front. Okay, there you go. I'm going to go ahead and ink this up so you can see it a little better. And maybe we'll use different colors this time. How about that? That's kind of neat. All right, maybe let's use worn lipstick. Hey, there's a wild choice. And me and my little foam dauber have gone far. Probably should have squirted that. Maybe I'll just give it a quick little squirt to wake it up. Because, oh, this worn lipstick and I, we go back ways, let me tell you. All right, so what you can do is just emphasize the edges. Really does look like a shade of worn lipstick from back in the day. It's a nice shade, actually. It's kind of like a pink brown, pink taupe kind of color. Okay, and you can ink or not ink as much as you want here, but kind of fold it up and see what you're looking at and see where you would like your ink. I'm going to do it pretty intensively so you guys can see it on video, but you can do it more softly with muted colors. I think the browns came out really nice. That was a vintage photo, in case anybody was wondering, the color of the Distress ink. That was this color to get this look. Okay. And so we have that. And maybe I'll just do that little back part there. And I think that's going to glue down, so I'm not going to worry about the back too much. Now all we have to do is glue it together. And I'm going to be using Fabrifix Clear Silicone Glue. What is it? Paper to paper? Paper to fabric? Fabric to fabric? Anyway, it's a very fast grabbing glue. I like it because, and you're just going to you're going to glue these little areas that are going to create your pockets. Okay, so you want to leave this open and leave that open, and then don't forget the back flap and the bottom. I need to refill my Fabrifix very soon here. Okay, there. So that's pretty much it with the gluing. That was pretty easy. And now it's just a matter of decorating it. What I did was I had this big old stamp, and I thought maybe I could use it. The one stamp through all of these projects, actually. So that's what I did. And I took my, I've never done this before, but I wet my stamp a little bit. Instead of wetting this, I wet my stamp, and then I went like this. And I thought I got some pretty good impressions. So let me take you a little closer so you can see. Of course, you know, it happened pretty good on here. Well, you can't see there. Okay, hang on. I'll back you up. Of course, my ink is drying. Way to go, Pam. I'm just going to take out all the decorations. So that's the stamping. One stamp, 3 different ways. I'll show you how I did that. I hope before this dries. One stamp. Okay. Oh, you're far away again. Come back. And then maybe over here. What was that? This looks different for some reason. It is different. I don't know why. Anyway, close enough. I think I just folded it the other way. All right, and then maybe a little bit here. We'll just do that. Okay, I did okay. Yeah, I did okay. All right, there. So, I'm not even sure you saw any of that. Let me back it up so you can see what we got. Okay, so we got a little at the top, a little over there, and here. So just using different parts of the stamp, you can create different looks on your little piece. Now, I did decide to go ahead and add some Nouveau drops, and this is in one of my favorite colors, Copper Penny, and I thought it would, maybe that's not the right color to use on here. Oh, but maybe it is. Let's just go for it. I think it might be. No, let me zoom in. Okay, so I thought I'd just do some decorating on here, so wherever these little stamens are, I decided to put some emphasis. Got a few over here, put them there. Got any down here? Oh yeah, we do, look at that. Oh, no, don't bump into the book, Pam. Okay, here we go. And we're rocking, and we're cruising, and it's dandy. So I hope you're having fun today. I did a little more embellishing on here. What did I do? I went around the thumb hole to emphasize it. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up is a handy technique on that. And then coming down here, just emphasizing that there is a pocket here. That can help a person identify that. It can also remind you there's a pocket there. Let me back up so you can see a little better. Okay. And then down this side. Rarely are my dots perfect or symmetrical. Sometimes they look like tadpoles. You know how it is. But anyway, actually I double lined this one because I thought that was kind of cool. I actually think I went on the inside first and I should have gone on the outside piece, this outside piece. So I just double did it and I thought it looked kind of neat. So I went ahead and just rolled with it on both of them, giving it that riveted look. And you just set that aside to dry and it comes out pretty cool. Yeah, and then you can go ahead and decorate them. Now your back pocket is going to be a nice deep pocket. So you can put something long and tall in there. I made this, actually we made this together. This is a washi tape bookmark. And you can tuck that in the back. You could have a little dangle off the top if you wanted. Then I just tore a piece of old ledger and I tucked it in here. You don't always have to use the whole piece of ledger. You can use parts and pieces. You have scraps left over, you can tuck them into little spots like that. They're always interesting and amazing, and they harken back days to history. And there we go. I just tucked that little old book page with a little pretty thing on it, little journal card, and it's all complete. Now it just has to be glued down to a journal page. How fun is that? So that is prototype number 1. And then we go on to our next foray. Okay, let me put this over here. We put this over here to dry so we don't drag stuff through it, right? Right, okay. Number 2 is a little envelope. These are very easy to make and they're very cute. And this has the other half of that piece of old antique ledger in here, which I think is kind of cool. And a nice presentation. Very easy to make out of one piece of printer paper or scrapbook paper. So let's go ahead and make that. All right, we are again starting with our base piece of 8.5 by 11 printer paper. And we're going to make a square. The easiest way to make a square is grab one corner, bring it up until it meets the top. And this folds right in half here. Whoop, let me get it closer. So you're going to fold that in half. The old quintessential easiest way to make a square without measuring technique. Then fold down and voila, you have a square. Now we can remove this piece, this tail that's sticking out. We don't need it, but we're going to yeah, we don't need it. So we're just going to completely remove it. Okay, and it is now off in the hithers over there. So now we have this. And this is kind of neat because what we have is we can just take this. We have a crease in the middle. We're going to take this and go up maybe about an inch past. Kind of line this little, line this little point up. Point with something, Pam. Point with something. This little tip up with that little tip. Okay? And fold. Okay? And now come back down. Did I do that right? Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So then, is that right? Now I've confused myself. I don't think that's right. Hold on. Okay, completely ignore that last part. Yes. We're going to start with the sides first because, yeah, Pam makes things and then I literally just made it and I forgot how I made it. So here, we're back at band camp and we're going to fold in the sides. Not all the way in, maybe leave an inch or two, I would say would be good in the center. Yeah, sound like you know what you're talking about, Pam. Come on, pull it off. All right, now it's much easier to tell where to do this thing. Okay, so now we're going to fold that up. Okay, so now we see, let me take it a little closer so you can see. See, we have like about, maybe like a little tab that's above where these come down. Now what you can do at this point, what is that? Is that good? No, 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 no. We're going to go further than that. We're actually going to take, yep, here we go. Back it up, Pam. We're going to not just do that. We're going to go up about an inch into the folded area. So about an inch here, about an inch here and an inch here. And we're going to go up. And that is going to make all the difference. Why? Because, I know you can't see that very well. Let me see if I can get it to look a little different for you so you can see it. If you only do it up to the middle, you can't glue because these two are beside each other and not overlapping. So that's why that doesn't work, okay? So what you want to do, if you take the bottom about an inch up, now all of a sudden, you have places to glue this to this, and that's why that's magic. If you remember, while you're doing it, it is magic. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, I think I'm gonna ink this up a little bit so you can see this edging better. And don't worry if you folded it and it's got a fold line, you didn't mean the fold line to be there, work with that fold line and just use it as a, like something to highlight. It makes it look more weathered and more distressed, and just go for it, you know, give it a go. Just give it an old roll, you know, just keep moving forward, everybody. Have fun. It's only paper. Keep telling yourself that, because it is. It's only paper. And we're just having fun on the paper, on the table with our papers, goofing off, having a grand old time. Okay, so now we have that. So now, take this little doodad, and just grab the end of it and fold it back to about where it meets here on either side, or a little bit less, because what you're going to do, and this is just optional, but you're going to take that and flip it down. There. Now it looks a lot more like a regular envelope. Okay? And I know I made it look hard, but it is actually a very easy technique. Okay? That's how it goes sometimes. Can I tell you? All right, let me zoom in a little bit because I feel like you're 100 miles away. Okay. So now we're just going to glue it together because we have a place. So we're going to put the glue from here to here. Glue from here to here. It really doesn't take much glue. No, that's about it. We're pretty much done gluing this envelope. That's it. Just right there. Give it, press it out. Okay. And now we just have the top. And now we're going to make the top fold. You're going to grab your top thingy here. Okay. And then you're going to grab and pull down until you basically cover these areas, these little sides here. And then once you have that, you can just ink all you want. You can ink what you like. You can leave them plain. You can make up a bunch of these ahead of time. It's an easy way to make an envelope. Let's say you know, a lot of us who collect cards at thrift stores, they don't always come with matching envelopes or quickie envelopes. This is a great way to make a very quick mailable envelope. As long as you crease everything down well and keep everything flat, there's no reason why this can't go through the mail. It certainly can. I've been looking at a lot of old envelopes and things like that, and they used to take the old envelopes and turn them into, they would take writing paper, write on them, and then fold the thing up as if it would become its own envelope. And they saved paper that way. It weighed less. It was better for air mailing. So there's a lot of creative inventivity. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure on that one. But there was stuff going on. You know what I mean? There was stuff going on, and people were making do and making things and having fun along the way. So there is another fold that I thought instead of fight it, just amplify it. Yep, just walk right in there and you just embrace that little crease. So now we have that, and now we can put something fun inside of it. If you're feeling extra devilish, you can ink the inside as well. I think it always gives a nice little look. And any creases that are back folded, just fold them the normal way and then ink those, and you've got some pretty exciting things going on here. And then you can take a piece like this, and this is nice too for those pages that are really brittle. You're not quite sure how to house them safely in a journal. You're not even quite sure if a paper clip might hurt them. You can, if you can get them to fit inside an envelope, that's a nice way to protect them. Yeah. Okay, and then you can just clip the envelope onto a page, something like that. But now let's put our very fancy flower stamp here. Maybe we'll do different colors this time. I'm sure this will muck up my ink pad, but oh well, that's fine. Oh, I don't know if that's too much water, maybe, huh? Who knows? We'll just do it and see what happens. There you go, nice and juicy goosey there. Okay. How did I decorate it? There we go. That's what I did. A big stamp in the middle. Let's try that. Commit, push, press. Oh, that came out nice. Now, because I mixed black with pink, I got a dusty deep rose, I would say. But it's my ink pad, and I can do with it what I want. You can too, if you don't mind commingling colors. I commingle the colors a lot just because I don't know what happens. Now, I also did a little bit of a decoration on the flap. It came out kind of light there. Maybe I'll just give this a little more ink. I was a little shy on the ink there, apparently. Okay, here we go. I don't know. Don't you feel like you need to make that slap sound in order to make it count? And do you push or not push? I don't know. But it came out. That's all that matters. There you go. It's very pretty. So sometimes you can use one stamp in many different ways. Okay. And there you go. So that's ready to affix into a junk journal. That would be really cute. I did a little extra embellishing on that. So let's just go ahead and do that as well. Okay, I'm zoom in a little bit. Oh, that's really close. Okay, there's good. All right, so I did some corner things. So actually, maybe we'll do something different. Okay, this is what I did on the first one. Very simple corner, almost like those things that hold the calendar on the desk, the big desk calendars, those little corner things. Faux that. And so you can say that, and that's okay, because it is. And but this time maybe I'm feeling swirly. Yeah, I just, I want to maybe make some curly cues coming around here. They don't always have to be, by the book, Missy. No, you don't. You can just do roundy-loos. I mean, what is that? Nobody knows. Yeah, I don't know. That didn't come out at all like I had planned, but I think it's kind of cool. Actually, I think I'm just going to keep going with that. I don't know what it is, but I'm just going to maybe decorate this side in a bunch of, almost like copper raindrops. Okay, there you go. Now I've talked myself into it. Okay, yeah. Why not, right? Looks like it's a big corner thing. So yeah, get fun. Yeah, have fun with these things. Get decorative, be crazy, go off the map, and have some fun. All right, so maybe I'll just do a small little collection over here just to balance it a little bit visually. There we go. How about that? And did I do anything on the flap? I didn't, but maybe on this one I will, because I'm feeling very bold and devilish. Maybe I'll just come up the sides. Here we go. Now all of a sudden we've got a very embellished, decorated, handmade envelope, which is kind of a cool thing, I don't know. There's just something about it. It's just neat. And all it is a piece of printer paper jazzed up a little bit with a rubber stamp and some Nouveau drops. Oh, if you didn't, did I show you this? I'm not sure. Nouveau drops in copper penny. I think I did, but there you go, just in case. NUVO crystal drops, if you're looking for that. Okay, so you have that one. And let's just zoom out a little bit. Okay, let that dry, right? We're in the land of letting it dry because we know better. We know better. Okay, so the next one is this little guy, and he has a Mountable. So this is something that you can actually glue and place onto a journal page. Let's see if I can show an example. I put my little journal I'm working on right here. I love the feel of this journal. This one is, I don't know, I love this fabric. I'm in love, love, love with this fabric. See, if you have a colorful page, let me back up a little bit so you can see the whole thing. Ooh, a little too far. Okay. It looks very nice on a colored page. It pops very well. You can also put it on a neutral page, not that one, maybe like a coffee colored page. That would look very nice as well. Or if you have a, what's the, oh, that's pretty. Oh, that kind of looks nice, huh? Yeah, let's put that there. All right, so, well, let me show you how to make one, and then we'll place it. How about that? And what it is it's a little notebook and two little pockets up here, long pockets, like wide pockets. So you can put little tiny things in here, like little stickers and stamps and things like that. Actually, let me just show you. Okay, stamp. Where'd the other stuff go? Oh, there it is. Okay. I tried to pull everything out ahead of time. I'm doing my darndest to be organized. Okay, here, what do we have? We have, oh, how about like a little label or something like that? You could put some, oh, how about a little sticker? That would be cute. It's very pretty on that. So you could put a sticker, you could put a little label. I mean, you could just keep tucking things in here. Wouldn't that be fun? That's just kind of fun, you know? I mean, and you can just keep going. So actually, let me go ahead and I'll just glue this down and then I'll show you how to make it. How about that? Yep. And these ones that are done on a separate base, you can make these up ahead of time and have them ready to go to stick into any junk journal. And they're kind of fun and easy to make. So you do not have to wait until your junk journal is constructed before you start making full page designs. I guess that's what I'm trying to get across, is that you can actually create something. I saw you followed. Don't think I didn't. And then glue it in later. Yeah, which is neat. Okay, did I put it in straight? Probably not. Okay, there we go. Maybe just put you there. That's kind of cute, huh? And this has the, I did a petticoat design on the notebook, and I'll show you how I created the notebook and the folds, again, with one piece of printer paper. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, here we have our printer paper. Very easy, and we folded it in half. That's what we did, right? Huh. Nope, we folded it in half. That's what we did, right? Yes, okay, yeah, so you got to get the right fold. So this one, the other one we folded like this, okay? That was the first one. That was, I know you're going, which one? I don't remember. This one, okay? But this one, we're going to fold like this, the long way. So let's do that. Okay, so we have that nice crisp fold. And now we can, I'm just going to tear this with the tearing ruler because I really like the edging that it gives. And it gives a nice deckled edge, but you can certainly cut it. Okay, so we have two of these. We have this and this. Okay, so let's work with this one because he looks a smidge wider because of my extra special way of tearing unevenly. And but it's all going to come out in the wash, and it's good. So this one is going to make the base and the upper pockets, and this one is going to make the notebook. So that's what's going on there. Okay. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take a chunk of this, I would say maybe about 1/4 to 1/3 of it, and fold it down, okay? And then you're going to come and you're going to fold it up. This is going to be the edge. Is that right? Okay, go a little lower. Okay, I'm going to go about 2 inches down. Yeah. And then fold it up, okay? It's all right. And then you're going to fold this little lip down. Is that what I did? Yep, I think so. I only have one pocket. That's not right. Nope, that's not right. Keep going. Go farther. Go farther, Pam. Go about halfway. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to fold it about halfway down. Then you're going to fold it up, then down, then up. Is that right? No. Come on down further. Decide exactly where you want that first one, how far to be. I would say about 1 inch down is good. Can you see that? Probably not. Let me ink this up so you can see it better. I guess my memory is not as good as it used to be. I just made it. Yeah, okay. There we go. Now we're going to create number 2 like that. And that's how it's done. That's how it's done. So let's really ink this up so you can see it. I'm going to use the black soot this time. Black soot. because I want you to be able to see it. This is a little black one. This is a sponge glued onto a spool. Yeah. Okay. So inking these up so you can really see them. Inking the edges just so you can really see everything. You can use multiple colors here. That would look cool. We've got some brown vintage photo and black soot going on, which gives a nice extra rustic look. Okay, giving a nice edging here. That's going to look popping against any color that we put it on. Okay, and now for my next trick, we're going to take this and make the little notebook, and this is pretty easy. You can do it this many ways. So this magically fits, okay? It's below the bottom of this, and we're gonna make it not as wide. So maybe about 1/4 of an inch here, and then fold it in about 1/4 of an inch away from, it can be more than that. Maybe you wanna get this so it almost folds into 3, which would be perfection. If you can get that without measuring, you are doing great. It's not that hard. Just sort of wiggle it a bunch of times. And even if you don't get it exact, it's gonna be okay, and here's why. You're gonna, see I'm not exact, I still have some left over there, and I got a little left over here, because it rarely comes out perfect with me. So I'm gonna take my ruler, and I'm just gonna cut off the edges that are gonna get rid of any of the spines, and this is gonna magically make everything even, like I planned it last Saturday, and I wrote everything down because I'm just that together. Actually, last Saturday I think I was dealing with a hurricane, so I probably wasn't that together, but this looks like it was together. Okay, so there we go. We have that, and we have magically 3 pages of our notebook, which are exactly the same width. And did I pull out I did use a stapler just for simplicity's sake. You can use any stapler because we're going to cover the staples. But what it's going to do, it's going to adhere your pages together so they stay all organized for you. Okay, there you go. Just 2 staples. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have some wild and crazy fun decorating this little enchilada here. Come on, let's find something fun in the old bag here. This is literally a bag of laces and things like that. And I think it's just could be something really fun to put on here. I'm looking. I got a few to pick from. Okay, here's some coffee dyed lace. Is that coffee dyed? I think so. That's kind of pretty. Yeah, let's use that. That's pretty. All right. Find the end. It's here somewhere. I know it's not here somewhere. And there it is. There's 2 ends. I see them. Okay, and find the one that has the flattest. I think that looks very nice. Very pretty. Okay, very delicate. Very pretty. Scissors. Kingdom for scissors. Here they are. All right. Okay, so trim me off about there. Grab some glue. And we are just going to, just put that over there for now. Run a bead of glue here so we can place this down. Okay, that's nice. And then run a bead of glue back here so we can glue this right onto the mounting page. All right. And now at this point, you may want to add a little petticoat, which really means just shortening the top one the most, maybe about 1 inch up, okay? And then the one down, maybe about 1/2 inch up. And now all of a sudden you've got 3 distinct sheets, which you can ink up, which will look a little bit different from each other, and maybe give you an interesting distinction on your page. So let's have a go at that. Okay. These are just fun little ideas when you're goofing around. It's sometimes, you know, the old less is more. I think this is part of that, the less is more. When you have less to play with, you get more creative with what you have. It's not so overwhelming. Okay. So now we have a little bit of a layered look, which is kind of neat. And I don't know why, but I'm compelled to run this over here to give it a little bit more of a grungy look to it. And I think it's going to pop better against this. Okay. Go over there. So now we're just going to glue that on here. We're pretty much done with this. This is pretty easy. The basic construct is not too tough. 1 page, 1 single printer piece of paper. And you are off and running. Okay, so we have that there. So we're good to, yes, we are all clear. Okay, don't move, Pam. Keep it straight. Keep it straight. Okay. And then here, we're just going to glue it to the base so that the most interior one we're going to glue down. Okay. Now we have to glue down each little side flip. Can you see? And each little side flip of these pockets. And then you will be all done. All right, let's do this. Down we go. All right. Now, I think this little guy, I did some more, let me just show you the one. I put some darker ribbon on him, so that gave a little bit more of a distinct look. And I also did this guy on here. Now, let me get the black. I mean, the black, yeah. Okay, let's put some black on here. If you want to just do this top one, I thought of it at the end of the thing. I opened it up, just the one page, pulled the one page out, and just did that. That's what I did. You could have done that earlier, but hey, you know, sometimes we think about these things after the fact. And now our little 2 pockets are here and here, and those are just drawing. So I just want to maybe get some more. Should we use the copper again, or should we bold and go for a different color? Let's get a different color. Hold on. Okay, so I've got some options here. Different colors of liquid pearls and Nouveau drops and stickles, but I think I'm going to go with the enamel accents because I have it in black, and that just makes it easier to, there we go. All right, so I used the black ribbon there, but I'm going to try using just stickles here and see, not stickles, Pam, this is accent, read the title, Pam, enamel accents, that's right, it's by Ranger. And it looks black to me. Okay, black tie. There's the name. Black tie. Okay, good. All right. And it's dry, of course. Because it's probably been a while since Pam uses. Okay, here, I'm going to take off this plasticized old stuff on there and get the old needle out. Because this is what we do when we get plugged up. Wish we could handle things that easily with a plunger, right? Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah, so if you get plugged up, just pull out your needle and, okay, I'm just gonna put some dots here. Can you see? Okay, just to denote the edge, give it a little something, a little specialness. You could do different colors, doesn't matter. But I'm kind of showing anybody who might receive this, that there is a little lip or an edge here. And I'll just put a big dot there. Yeah, okay. And maybe I'll put one there, and one there. So just, yep, you couldn't see any of that. There, that's what I did. And, you know, I just think that maybe I am going to come in with the copper. Yeah, I think it needs a little pizzazz. I don't know, I'm just saying it just needs a little something, you know what I mean? And I think what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to do my classic, do the stamens, because that's an easy one, right? But here, I think I'm going to make a copper, like little copper petals around this, making a center focal point out of this thing. I don't know, just going with the flow, feeling like I want to do it, and there it was. It is now officially a center flower. There you go. All right. So then we will let that dry. What I can do is put some of the little things in the top shelf without mucking it up too much. So let's just put that little stamp there. And you're the same stamp, so we want something different. No, and you're the same stamp, and you're the same stamp. Here we go, world peace, always like that. These are, I guess, more stamp. Well, that one completely hid on me, so maybe we'll just put you there. See, these little thick pockets are deep. They're deep. You don't think they're not. They're pretty deep. And you can put quite a few little cute little stamps in there. Stickers, tickets. I have a little ticket. Where'd that ticket go? Oh, here it is. One of these old vintage tickets. They're always fun to get a hold of. If you come across those, grab them because they're neat. They go into these little pockets so nicely. And I would go ahead and fill that second pocket as well. But let me go ahead and show you what we made today. And right now for the rest of October, we have the Halloween special. There are 4 Digikits related to Halloween, one signature Digikit page and set of pages, and there is one. What color is that? Black. What are you doing over there? You're on the brown. Whew, yeah, that can cause a disaster. Has that ever happened to you? You get 40% off those. So if you're Halloween inclined, this would be a great opportunity to jump on those. Let's see, what else did we make today? Oh, yes, we made that. What else did we make? Come on, Pam, keep it coming. All right, I showed you that. That's part. Let me back up a little. We need to have a little more. There we go. Move that out of the way. So very quickly, these things get made. We made that little guy. Remember him? And lots of fun. I mean, out of just a simple printer page or copy paper page. So we should, that one I glued in the book. So there you go. So we got 1, 2, 3 ideas for you out of one simple paper. And Sunshine, you have something you would like to share, don't you? Yes, I do. Oh, I have something that's very big. All right, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, I'm coming. Hang on. It's just like I'm like a sack of potatoes. I'm really sleepy, but I'm going to do my best. Okay. Don't get your tail in the Nuvo drips. Okay, you tell them. All right. Here I come. I got a haircut. Yep. No, I was not told I was getting a haircut on the way to getting the haircut, and Mom sprung it on me. I'm not talking to you, Mom. No. Oh, that's pretty nice, Mom. You showed everybody how to make those? Those are cool. Yeah, I got this little haircut, and I'm pretty much, bald. Yeah, I'm bald. But, I'm working with it, doing my best. It's still hot here in Florida, so it's okay. And, we're just going to roll with it. That's what we're doing. We're rolling with it. Yep, Mom said it's okay. It is. I think you look adorable. Thank you. You sure? You okay? Yeah, I'm okay. It's all right. I forgive you. Okay. There might need to be treats involved. There have already been treats involved. Maybe more. Okay, all right. Well, we will discuss that. I will now demonstrate my long tongue. There it is. There you go, everybody. All right, you tell them all to have a great time. Okay, happy crafting, everybody, and I'll see you next time from Shorty Pants here. Yep, love y'all. Okay, well, thank you very much, Sunbun. We do appreciate your 2 cents. Yes, and if you don't know, welcome to everybody who's new. Thank you for everybody who's been hanging out and having fun. And I just love knowing you guys are out there. So makes the world seem like a smaller, cozier place, knowing everybody's out there crafting away, doing goofy things, or maybe not crafting, maybe just walking around doing something, listening to your YouTube videos. That's awesome. I used to do that a lot, actually, and still do. If you don't know, I have a free monthly emailed newsletter where you will get a free digital image emailed to you every month, along with a checklist of supplies for junk journals, a note from the bookmaker which explains what a junk journal is and how to use it. You can print this out and use it as your own, change the words, change the font, or use as is with my blessings. I like to tuck those in the front of my junk journals to help people understand what on earth they were just given as a gift. And my videos come out Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. My podcasts, new audio material comes out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and then on every other day of the week you're going to see my video podcasts, which are available to watch on Spotify. You can listen to the audio from them on any podcast surface? No, that's not the right word. But you know what I mean. And I have an Etsy shop. If you like journals and bundles, when I have those done, I will put those in my Etsy shop. Sometimes I'll have a big fanfare video and social media splash, and sometimes I'll just sneak them in there. So keep checking every once in a while. And always making more stuff. I make Digikits, which are computer files that you can purchase and then download and then print out as many times as you want to use them in your junk journals or your art. They're beautiful themes, birds, Victorian, angels, celestial, dragonflies, butterflies, you name it. There's so many. There's over 170 now. And there's 5 pages in each kit, and they're all JPEG files. And I also sell FUNDLEs, which are collections of old and interesting papers. So if you like antique ledger or old dictionary pages, old music book pages, checks, receipts, postcards, things like that that come back from olden days, and also a few new things that are just really pretty and interesting. But there's over 100 plus pieces in each bundle, and the shipping is included with the price. Priority shipping is included with that, and you just purchase one of those in my Etsy shop and I will send one right away to you. I have an Amazon shop. Oh, I also have a print and mail service. If you like the idea of the Digikits, the computer files, but you don't have a printer at home, I do have a service called the print and mail option, which all I need from you is a list of 10 Digikits that you want. Send me the list through Etsy message or through my email, which is pam@thepaperoutpost.com, and I will send those off to you for one flat fee, and that's like a one-time purchase. It doesn't sign you up for a monthly thing or anything like that. It's just, I want these 10, please print these 10 for me, and I do them in batches of 10 because it just makes more sense with the shipping and everything. I print them out on a lightweight cardstock, 110 pounds, so it's a nice thicker piece of paper, and you can use them right away instantly for if you want to cut them up for journal cards or pockets or tucks, they're strong enough already. And I have an Amazon shop. So if you're looking for favorite tools and supplies and things like that, you're going to find links for that in most of the things that I can find links for in my Amazon shop. So feel free to check that out. And also I have a merchandise shop if you like the phrase create with reckless abandon, or everything is a craft supply until proven otherwise. I can put that for you, or the company can put that for you on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt, a zipped hoodie, a mug, a tote, a water bottle, you name it. Great for gifts and for family, friends, crafters, and yourself. And you can find me on Pinterest, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Facebook. And come and join our Facebook group. We're having a lot of fun doing weekly and monthly challenges over there. Also, seeing what you guys make from these videos, because you guys are so inspirational. It's just gobsmacking amazing. So come on over, get inspired, have some fun, or just lurk and just take a look around and check it out. It's a fun place to be. And remember, most of all, that fun can be simple. Even if you only have one piece of printer paper, you can have a lot of fun with that single piece of printer paper. And create with reckless abandon, everybody. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.